you talk about guys who've stepped up. Our young guys have stepped up. You know, we came into this season with what the moves we made last year to get our help. We traded a lot of very, very good young pitching away, and we're really lucky this organization's stocked because these guys have come up and, I mean, they've literally just saved us with all the injuries we've had to the pitching staff. And, you know, they don't seem intimidated by anything. Seth, you know, throws his pitches for strikes. And last night was probably the best I've seen Rafi pitch in a long time. So they've done a great job.
And when Yelich goes deep there in the first, how big was it to strike right back in the first inning and not let that lead linger?
Yeah, it was really big to get just get on the board. But, you know, you see the value of having those guys in the lineup. Cabby's dangerous, you know, get walked back in there. He's dangerous, and, you know, you've got a lot of ways to strike.
Zach?
Terry, when you were told they were bringing Lugo up in the first place as a reliever and you saw his ERA and his numbers, were you a little surprised at what you've seen?
Zach, I saw him in spring training. I knew he had a good arm. You know, I've told you guys, I spent 12 years in the Pacific Coast League in that division. I'm not surprised by any numbers out there. You know, you can actually pitch pretty good and have some real problems, especially if you throw strikes, because balls are hit, the fields are big, the ball carries, the ground's hard. If you put the ball in play, you're going to get hit. You're going to give up hits in that league. So what we were hoping is that it just translated that he could pound the strike zone up here with quality stuff, and he's done that. So he gets outs.
James?
Terry, just given the position you're in, obviously, and watching Cabrera play, obviously the two-run homer was big there, but just watching him like run and feel, he looks like he's still hobbled. Just the ability to still produce and play through whatever he's going through.
Well, you know, late, obviously, when he jumped for that one-line drive, I think he came down, probably jarred it a little bit because he came off the field, and I asked him if he was okay, and he said, he's getting a little sore, so we got him out of there. But, you know, again, you got to trust him. If he says he can play, he can play. Today he came and he said he felt good, he wanted to play, and we got him in there.
Mike?
Terry, is Walker feeling any better, and do you know if he'll be back in there tomorrow?
I do not know yet, Mike, if he'll be in there tomorrow. We'll, again, when he gets to the ballpark tomorrow, we'll determine if he can play.
Back.
Terry, does it mean anything to you at this point in the year, and you're getting close to September in a couple days, to move ahead of those guys in the standings and where you're at? Are you all watching that at this point?
No, really. We know, you know, we're trying to get in the postseason, and so we know where we stand in that race, and those are the guys. I mean, we've got St. Louis we got to catch. We got Pittsburgh we got to catch. We got the Marlins we got to get ahead of. So we got our work cut out for us, and it's tough when you got to climb over so many teams that you don't play anymore. So you know that's why I've said before, we just got to take care of our own business. And win as many games as we possibly can. If we accomplish that at the end of the year, hopefully we'll be where we want to get to. But if we always are worried about somebody else, you know, it kind of takes the focus away what you got to do on the field.
Zach?
Terry, there was a report a few hours ago about Walker's back, that it's also affecting his legs and that it's very serious. Could you comment on that?
No.